Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Today is a cool day as I try out this new game I've picked up called Lacuna. It is a sci-fi noir. Do some sleuthing, gumshoeing. I think it'll be fun. Let me just adjust the volume here. And it looks like I'm a bit too big for this game. Let me just change that a little bit. There we go. Might need to adjust myself later on in the game, but we shall see where it goes for now. Alright, so let us get started. I really like the pixel look of this game. I've always got a preference for these sort of games. Save automatically. Okay. No save scumming on this. There is no going back. Alright, let's make some good decisions then. Assemble Entertainment presents Digital's game. Jovia, Sector 2. A and D to walk. A little hologram, so I know what I'm looking at. Where shall we go tonight? W and S to use the stairs. Who's this lady on this left here? Why, good evening. What might you be looking at? Hello, hello? Okay. Alright, let's go down the staircase. What's down here? Hold shift to sprints. Okay. Mira, over here. Am I Mira? Icon in the bottom right indicates that you can move on with the dialogue pressing E or left click. Hold E to dismiss the tutorial. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey Noah, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. I heard that a ship with new people arrived last night. I had a feeling you might be in there. How was your journey through space? It sucked. It felt like I was buried alive with my parents. You're headed downstairs, right? I'll come with you. So, how's life on Jovia? I didn't really like it at first. There's not much going on here yet. Hard to imagine it's going to be like New Joran one day. But when you think about it, it's actually pretty cool. What is? Making history and stuff. Conquering a foreign planet, building the first ever Savient colony. Isn't that exciting? I don't know. I feel like I've seen most of this place already. Well, they're still building it. By the way, where do you live? Our apartment is on the floor -8, near the stairs up to the common area. No way, you've got one of those fancy apartments? I mean, ours is alright too. I think it's because of my parents' job. All the scientists are in that area. Anyway, I've got to get back home. Recess is almost over. Maybe you can show me around later. Actually, before you go, there's something I want to show you. Can it wait till this afternoon? I don't want to be late. Who cares? Come on, it's really cool. Today is my first day at the school here. I don't want to make a bad impression on my first day. What do you want to show me? You'll see. It won't take long. Use A, D, and E123 or the mouse to select the dialogue option. Later choices will be on a timer. which can be disabled in the settings. AD. Okay. Alright, just a moment. I need to fix some audio here. Okay, here we go. Maybe that's a bit too much. Trying to fix my own personal audio here. Alright, that should be good. Alright, back to the game. Alright then. Alright, I'm curious, but let's make it quick. You won't regret it. This way. Oh, you're running. What's this? Oh. Wait, where did Noah go? Oh. Are we allowed in there? The sign says this is a restricted area. We aren't. I've got the entrance code. Oh. Where'd you get that? My older brother works in there. He gave it to me. But it's not dangerous or anything? No, don't worry. Come on. Noah, this seems pretty dangerous. See that elevator? It takes us halfway up the dome. Up? Noah, we're going to get caught. There's nobody up there. It's going to be awesome. You'll see. Come on. Fine, but if someone sees us, I'm going to tell them it was all your idea. Sneaking into places, huh? Hey, those look like people with guns. Lock 17. So what do you think? That was wow, right? Did you see the entrance to the mines? Crazy how huge it is, huh? Yeah, pretty impressive. And your brother works down there? It's kind of a scary thought. Really? I think it's pretty cool. Hey, wait a minute. Do you see the flag on those boxes? That's Gara's. So? Why are they bringing stuff to our colony? Why wouldn't they? Maybe they're spying on our cool mining tech or something. No, Gara isn't our enemy. We trade with them and stuff, and besides, if you're unloading espionage equipment, would you print your face on the box? No, I wouldn't. I guess you're right. I really gotta run now. Thanks for showing me this place. It's really cool. Glad you liked it. Don't tell anyone we went up there, okay? I'll get in trouble. I won't. Promise. Hey Mira, I'm glad you're here. I kind of missed you. I miss you too. Oh, that reminds me. My parents gave me a new cell when we got here. We have to reconnect. Let's do it. And... oh. Here we go. Alright, see you later. Okay. Press C or click the cell icon in the bottom left to open up your cell. Hold D. Okay. This is your cell's home tab. It shows your current objective down the bottom left. Every conversation is logged. Okay. Home. Logs. Oh, okay. Talk to you later. Nothing over there. What's on the bottom right screen? Oh, I'm actually blocking part of the screen here. Just a moment. Let me move myself. There we go. Oh, just a bit more. Alright. Let's get out of here. This restricted section. Let's see, where am I supposed to go next? Maybe not there. What's in the bottom right here? Outline mode? What's that do? I'm sure I'll figure it out. Alright. Oh, down here. Press E to interact. Down into the dungeons, down to -8. I love this music. This is very nice, calming and soothing music. It's right up my alley, actually. Oh, you've got voices in the game. And we're down. To the right, but I refuse. Oh, okay, I guess. Oh, wait, what? Let me out. Alright, Mira, it's time to go home. Banana, apple, wild fruit, blue ice. What's your flavor? Shipment of Karshi green caramel bars just arrived. Understood. Is this a ramen place? You have deep fried tulpa fish. Damn right we do. Only place on Jovia to serve it. You just arrived, huh? Yeah, it's my first day here. I'm so happy you served tulpa. It was my favorite dish back home. So you want some? Sorry, I'm in a hurry. School's about to start, but I'll be back this afternoon. Not through here. Downstairs. Which way? Which way? Not this way. And this is home. Or is this school? Get on the computer. Where's the computer? Ah, there it is. Eat, talk. Alright. Now that everyone's here, Mira, we can get started. Please make sure to arrive on time in the future. Oh, I was late. This morning I walked you through our learning platform and showed you the curriculum for this year. You'll be taught about the same topics as you would back home. Today we're going to go over some basic facts about our solar system. This won't be news to most of you, but I want to make sure we are all on the same page. I already know all this stuff. Can I skip this lesson and come back later? No, I haven't even told you what exactly we are going to talk about. Let me ask my dad. I'm sure he'll write me a notes. Classes are mandatory for everyone, even for the son of our chief of security. I'm sure he will agree with me. You're all given a map of the solar system as part of your school package. I can see that some of you have already put it up on the wall. Very nice. Please take a moment to double check if it's there. You may need it for your next assignments. Press space to toggle your AR module's investigation mode, and it will highlight nearby objects you can examine. Toggle to the right using tab and left using shift. Then investigate. Interact with anyone while in investigation mode. Aha. Okay. Hey sweetie, we just missed you. Have fun in class. We'll be back home this afternoon. Here is the solar system. What's this? Oh, this is the map. Oh, there's a safe room. Okay. Looks like you all have the poster. It will help you solve the task I'm about to give you. I also have another resource for you, an excerpt from a recent news article. I'm sending you both the sheet and article now. Thank you. Open your cell and check your news and sheets tab. Submit the sheet once you think you've got it. From time to time, it can be useful to stop and think for a while. Some benches, sofas, and chairs offer a place to sit down, take out your cell, and go over everything you know so far. Sit down here. Okay. Check the cell. Whenever you receive a news article, it is stored in this tab. Select it to view the latest news. Okay. Sheets are added to this tab. Select the correct answers to fill the gaps. When the sheet is due, a submit button appears at the bottom. One shot at getting it right. Okay. News. Let's see here. Lithium technology, titanium, lithium, titanium. Okay, that's what's important. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see here. First colony outside of 1. Cradle of Humanity was built in 1608. It was a small science base built on Millen, one of the planet's 3 moons. Fast forward to today, humanity has conquered most of the solar system. The colonization of Jovia started only about a year ago. Savians from 2, closest planet to Jovia, have now established their own colony, their new home Sector 2 on Jovia. This not only gives us the Savians our own very nation, but also access to one of the world's most sought after resources. Lithium, I'm assuming. Due to technological innovations, the price of lithium has skyrocketed over the last few years. Alright. Titanium is now the newest one, But I can't choose titanium, so 3 is lithium, right? Oh. I see. Okay. The first colony. Okay, let's check out the first colony. New Joran is the... No, Gara is in Iran, right? Let's see. First colony outside of 1. Gara. Small science base on Millen, one of the planet's 3 moons. Fast forward. Savians 3. The closest planet to Jovia. Oops. Okay, let's see here. That'll be New Joran. New Joran is the closest to Jovia. Oops. New Joran. So savings of our own nation, but also access to one of the world's most sought after resources. Let's double check here. Lithium was a be-all until recently. 2 years ago, thallium-based prototype far exceeded its lithium counterpart. Titanium ore is under Jovia. Yes, I believe that is correct. Yes, pretty sure that's correct. The first answer is correct. Humanity originated on Gara and settled on the other planets from there. This was an easy one, wasn't it? Savians from New Joran that created their own colony on Jovia. That's right. We are mining titanium on Jovia. It's a very valuable resource nowadays. Looks like you have a good grasp of this topic. Let's move on to next. Hold on. What was that? Connection closed. Call interrupted due to an emergency. Structural breach detected. Please relocate to the closest safe room as quickly as possible. They wait 60 seconds. Emergency exit plans have been distributed to all living beings. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Wrong one. Let's see here. Okay. Right. Okay, let's go. Go. Was it this way? Nope, not this way. Gotta run quick. Uh-oh. Am I gonna make it? Oh shoot. 40 seconds until lockdown. Help, anyone. Noah, come on, you gotta hurry. Oh, jeez, just grab the door and pull. It's working. 30 seconds. Let's go. How are you running so much faster than me? 20 seconds. Oh wait. 10 seconds. Uh-oh, please make it. Oh, just made it. Thank God you made it. What's going on? Have you seen my parents? No, what? Oh, no! That one lady ran off in the wrong direction. Lacuna. Even after
10 years,
ooh.
Meeting your ex still feels kind of strange. Or maybe it doesn't if you don't still have feelings for her. And maybe it doesn't if the whole world isn't on the brink of war. I don't even know why I agreed to see Kat that day. My thoughts were still lingering on my work. My unit was responsible for the safety of one of the most important visitors Yara had seen in a long time. Joseph Banny, Foreign Minister of Drovia. Whatever came of his negotiations with our president could make or break the relationship between our planets for generations to come. Yet here I was, fighting with my ex about how often I should call my daughter, pretending that it mattered.
This already seems so noir. Neil, did you hear what I said? Sorry, I've got distracted for a second. Were you listening to the radio? I'm sorry, Kat. They were talking about Banny. This whole thing has really put me on edge. You haven't changed a bit. You know how important it is this time. Yeah, that's what you said every time. Let's get back to Laura. That's why we're here, right? I don't know what else to say. You never visit her. You don't even call her back. You're being unfair. I watched that awful movie with her that you didn't want to see. Come on, that was over a month ago. And you've barely responded to her messages since then. I don't understand how you can treat her like that. She deserves better. Honestly, I don't like spending time at her own place. What? Why? Don't lie. It reminds me of our life together, I guess. You never seemed to care much at the time. You keep telling yourself that, Kat. Sure, I keep telling myself that. You were never home. I was starting out at the CDI. None of us were ever home. Whatever. We've been having this discussion for a decade. Laura's a teenager now, and it would be good for her if she had a second parent to talk to. And good for me, frankly. Look, I'll try to do better. Great, why don't you go up to her right now then? She's home and I wouldn't be bothering you. I have an appointment. Yeah, okay. Really? Laura will be delighted. I have to go now. It was good to see you. You too.
As I started walking home, I felt angry at myself. Not for failing to show my daughter how much I cared for her, but for actually not caring as much as she would have deserved. At least that's what I thought I felt like at the time. I was under a lot of pressure due to Banny's visit, and I found it hard to think about anything other than work.
That's a hard life, man. When you just want to see your family, but you don't have time for it since you need to worry about work. It's, as a father, for anybody, I feel like any father will relate to that situation. She's got a standing desk. Hey, Laura. Oh, hi, Dad. Hi. You're working on your novel? Yeah, no, please stop looking at the screen. It's very rough. What are you doing here? I thought I'd stop by to say hello. I haven't had much time for that lately. Did Mom send you? Kind of. But she can't really send me anywhere. I come because I wanted to. Okay. So how's that novel coming along? Will I ever get to read it? I'm working on a different text right now. I haven't had much time for the novel lately. I'm in that writing contest, don't you remember? I made it into the second round. Hey, not that bad. That's great. I have to knock it out of the park because I have to make it to the finals. All the finalists participate in a workshop led by Hannah Slater. That would be so awesome. Who is that? You don't know her? Seriously, she wrote The Tree and the Asteroid. She's the best. Sounds good. I'm sure you'll make it. At least one of us is optimistic. I need to finish this within the next 2 days, and it still sucks. I'll leave you to it then. Let me know if you want to go watch another movie. You did like the last one after all, didn't you? I hated it. Sure you did. See you soon, Dad. Don't look at the screen, Dad. Alright, where's your next? Need to download news. Alright, what do we have? Ooh, Sector 2 incidents. Today marks the 40th anniversary. Oh, it's been 40 years since then. Critical structure flaws led to a series of explosions in the colonial mines. Caused big parts of the residential town to collapse. Thousands of deaths. Oh, let's see. Oversight of the construction project on the part of New Jorans deemed it dangerously negligent. It was forced to shut down colonization project of Jovia for good. No more constructions. 55-year-old Mira Main and her husband Noah Main are among the incident's few survivors. Both were able to reach one of the few safe rooms when the explosion started rocking the colony, narrowly escaping certain death. Mira Main's parents weren't as lucky. However, she spent the rest of her youth as an orphan in her grandmother's care. As she tells GNN, she still suffers from PTSD to this day. Ah, so she did survive, thankfully. By Laura Nguyen, Banny's symbolic visit. Okay. Let's see. Jovia's Foreign Minister Joseph Banny has arrived. Most radical critics of the Garian state and its colonial activities. Banny has been fighting for more economic and political autonomy on Jovia's parts. Political observers don't expect President Robertson to give in to their demands. Let's see here. Ah, okay, political tension between these two. Okay. Okay, can't go down there. Oh, buy cigarettes. In a post-cancer time, smoking is less lethal, but still addictive lifestyle for many. Cigarettes can be bought all across the city. Your cell's home tabs have how many cigarettes I have left. Enjoy some nice feels of the cigar. Wait, what? Help Neil quit smoking or enjoy some nice views of the city over cigarettes. Smoking is bad. Smoking is bad. Smoking is bad. I got cigarettes. Alright.
I looked at my reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I wondered why I'd opened up to Kat about feeling weird at our old place. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did, because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted, of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative.
Mr. Conrad is currently not home. That's probably because I'm standing in the hallway. Would you like to leave a message? No, it's me, Neil Conrad. Perform another scan. Oh, system in. Scanner's busted. Check the cell. Okay. Your building ID scanning system broke earlier. You have to enter your backup key code. 9264. Andrew Stevens. 4 o'clock in room 174 at CDI tomorrow. Some fight with a class over the whole independence. Oh, what? You didn't talk to me about this. Enter pin. WASD. Ah. 9, 2, 6, 4. Unlocking door. Perfect. Phone call. Hey Gary. So how's that date with your ex go? Perfectly. What do you think? Well, I hope it was worth ditching me. What's the situation? Our job is done for today. Banny and his staff are with President Robertson now. Tonight they are invited to dinner with some fat cats. Things went over smoothly, nothing out of the ordinary so far. But goddamn, Banny's guys annoyed the fuck out of me. They didn't miss an opportunity to call us colonialists. One more time and I might have punched them all in the throat. I'm just happy they're Johnson's responsibility for the rest of the day. Let's hope that we're all getting along better after the summit. I'm not so sure about that. Did you read the article about the trade summit in the news today? Yes. The one about Robertson not really planning on giving Banny anything? They've been saying that for weeks. Let's wait and see. What else do you think will happen? Drovian independence? If you ask me, Banny shouldn't get anything at all. We built the whole colony after all. Anyway, the chief has scheduled a briefing tomorrow morning at 9. Don't be late. Copy that. See you tomorrow. Need to smoke. What kind one hurts? Alright. Glossary. Okay. Oops. Federation. Okay. Home. Skara Drovia. 3 moons. First to be inhabited. 6. New Joran. Okay. Alright. Thanks for saying hello to Laura. Even if she didn't show it, she's happy you swung by. Talk to you soon. Alright, let's sleep. Not even gonna change. At least take off your shoes. 2 a.m. Phone call. Hello? Conrad, it's me. Everything alright? It's not. Banny's been shot. What? How? What's his condition? He's dead. Where are you now? He's dead? I asked you where you are, Conrad. I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. You know I don't. It's a 15-minute train ride. I'll be right there. Make it quick. Enter the train.
Fuck. How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder, it couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe
Sorry, I hit the mic.
Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gyara and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first interplanetary war. Fuck me, I'll snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
Alright, better move quick, Neil. What is that? Cleaner? Got some news. Where's the train? Here? Can I get on here? Good. News history to go. Oh. 2:26 a.m. Enter the villa. Alright. Which direction is it? It's this way? Took you long enough? Evening, Gary. Fill me in. Seems like Bannon was shot by a sniper when he was out on the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean headshot. Dead on the spot. The staff's pretty shaken up, but nobody else is hurt. Any developments since he was shot? Anything suspicious? No, it seems that the sniper hit their target and ran. I also asked the staff if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. The secretary and the priest said no, and the bodyguards refused to talk to me altogether. How come? Bunch of radical and Jovian nationalists. Conspiracy nuts. What do you expect? Not much. If they keep refusing to cooperate, I'm taking them in for obstructing our investigation. This is Guerra, not some lawless rock. Hold on, did you say priest earlier? Yeah, a guy from Banny's staff, spiritual advisor, and somewhat prominent Saviant front member. The guy is fucking annoying. Kari says he can barely keep him away from Banny's body. What's the priest trying to do? Fuck if I know. Anyway, we're trying to find out where the shot came from. It has to be one of the opposite high-rises, but we don't know which one. I've already started looking into it, and I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. They ramped up security tonight because of a big fancy event. It'll be near impossible to get a gun in there. And very stupid. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible. Get up there and give Young a hand. Copy that. You realize how big of a shit show this is, right? I can't believe he got shot. What did we miss? I mean, we checked everything, kept tabs on everyone. Fanny seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How in God's name could that happen? Let's find out. Seriously, Conrad, we better have quick results on our hands. If we don't, we'll be the first in line out of a job. Yeah, and you know there might be war. Just get up there and find out where that shot came from. Report back to me when you're done. I have a few phone calls to make. Roger. Talk to you. Okay, not here. That's how they come in. Let's check this area out first. Nothing there. Can't believe it. Unbelievable. Just leave us alone. Well, I need you to talk to me. Neil, over here. It's always nice to see you, except, you know, it's the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the balcony. Yeah, well, I call that Tuesday. It's Friday. For real, I'm glad you're here. Gary's been acting like, you know, himself. I'm just setting up my mobile lab and I could use your help. Our number one priority is to find out where the shot came from. The chief already prepared a case sheet. Let me send it to you right now. He wants you to submit it as soon as you think you got it. Take a look around and talk to Banny's staff. Maybe that will get us closer to our answer. Got it. Oh, and one more thing. We're still missing an important piece of the puzzle. We didn't find the bullet yet. Let me know if you do. Alright, I'm on it. Missing the bullet. Let's see the bullet. Okay. We need to figure out first. Press H to toggle outline mode. Okay. Okay. What's in here? It's locked. Bullet disappeared into the wall right behind this closet. It's locked. Are you with the CDI? I am, Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I am Priest Arjan. I was Mr. Banny's spiritual advisor. I kindly ask that you let me take off Mr. Banny's jewelry. It's a very important of the Savian farewell ritual. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so that they can safely cross over to the afterlife. It must be done before the soul has completely left the body and we're running out of time. I'll hand the jewelry over to the CDI right away. It has no value to me. I understand, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence that can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Conrad? He doesn't seem like a religious person. I'm not religious if that's what you're asking. Do you think that Yara is a good place to live? Mostly, yes. So you believe in the capitalist ideology and the idea of wealth and personal gain. That's not all what I said. Listen, Mr. Arjun. I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, I'll be very careful when taking off the jewelry. I will make sure not to alter any of the evidence. The Garian state likes to pride itself on its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove to me that those are not just empty words. We can't take any chances here. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body. So they were empty words after all. I pray for the corrupted Garian soul. Alright then, I'm sorry. Two wooden spheres, the Bawas. Okay. Well, Neil Conrad, CDI, are you with Mr. Banny? We already talked to your colleagues. I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs? Why would you need to look in there? I think it contains an important piece of evidence. I prefer you didn't mess with anything before Drovian authorities arrive. Drovian authorities? We prefer this to be handled by our own people. The sniper will surely be off-planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyways, I promise. Well, like you promised to protect Mr. Banny. I understand you're upset. We will take full responsibility for this when the time comes. You will, huh? What will the punishment be? A promotion? It's okay, Eddie. We don't need to fight. It's only convenient for Yara that one of the champions for Drovian independence is out of the picture. Please calm down, sir. That's probably the wrong thing to say. We're all on the same side here. I understand how you feel, but the perp is still out there. We need to get them quickly. If they have another target, we need to find out now. It shouldn't be too hard. Who else is pissing off your government? Please be reasonable. I am not your enemy. Yes, you are. Listen, the assassin might be on the way to their next Drovian target right now, and you can't do anything about that, but the CDI can. You decide if your personal grudges are more important to you than your people's safety. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. Fine, here's my keychain. This better lead to something. Much obliged. Good evening. Ma'am, are you okay? Huh? Yes, we were just talking about our plans for breakfast, and then he... Are you close? Yeah, I've been working for him for a long time. Sorry for your loss. Are we safe here? What if the sniper comes back? The sniper is long gone. They had a clear target. You're not in danger. For a second I thought he just tripped, but then I saw. Do you remember the way he fell? I was standing to his right and he fell away from me. So you think the shot came from one of the buildings on the right? I guess so. I just stood there and stared at him. Then Smith came and pulled me inside. Thank you. That's all. People are on their way to keep you company. They should be here soon. Alright, let's check outside. Sakura Hotel? 150. Casino. About 200 meters. Dead as it gets. Clean headshot. Gad Hotel. Those are all over the city. 180 meters from here. Rocket Tower. 300 meters away. Alright, let's open this cabinet. Young, look at this. The bullet was inside the cupboard as we expected. Here it is. Good work, hold on. Let me have a look. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. They probably use a comparatively small rifle to better disguise the gunshot. It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters. I would say 250 meters tops. Good to know, thank you. By the way, I forgot something earlier. There. You should not be able to submit the sheet I sent you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to send me your conclusions once you do. Perfect. $200 meters away. Rock Tower. Most likely the Sakura Hotel. Unbelievable indeed. Anything out here? Nope. Okay. Let's take a seat. Okay. Sheets, the bullets, clues. It's locked. Small caliber rifle. Most likely here. Submit. Neil, I saw you submitted the sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get to the location. Got it. See you later. Any new findings? The bullet probably came from the Sakura Hotel. Good job, comrade. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. You head over there. Catch up as soon as I can. Listen about those bodyguard. Cut them some slack. It took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Benny. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock has worn off. Since when did you have a soft spot for Jovian extremists? I don't, but these are special circumstances. Anyways, you should get going. I'm on my way.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the mansion district was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Young, what's up? Listen, Neil. The police just got an anonymous tip from Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it didn't provide a lot of details. Just that they had been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? I don't know, but it looks like you definitely got the right building. Thanks, Young. Talk to you later. I have no idea what you just said. As is the case with most Metro speakers. Yara, Sakura Hotel, 3 a.m. No arms, no problem. Oh, wrong way. Sakura Hotel. Oh shoot! Don't smoke! It's not good for you. We're wasting time. No! Good work. Good evening, Neil. Hey Saito, looks like you beat me here. Well, the rest of us use cars, you know. I know. Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff that nobody can go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said that's where the sniper might be. It's empty, lights out and no signs of life. Figured as much. Snipers don't usually stick around. But I did see some lights in the room below. Maybe the guests in there saw or heard something. Paid them a visit. The receptionist said the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Diaz. I got his ID chip number already. Currently running a citywide search for it, but without success so far. Do we know what Diaz looks like? They don't have any surveillance cameras in the hotel. You know how it is. Rich people in their privacy. So no, we don't know what he looks like, but maybe you can find out. I opened the sheet. Let me send that to you. What did you tell the staff? That we have reason to believe that a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if you get a hit on our perp's ID. I'll be inside if you need me. Good luck. Fanny's murderer. Good evening. Good evening. Neil Conrad, CDI. Could you answer a few questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all the information we have to your colleague. Payment info, ID number, those kind of things. I see. I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal key card or something? If it is absolutely necessary, yes? It is. Here you go, sir, but please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. Thanks, I will. Good evening, Agent Long, CDI. Hey Gary, I've got the key card. Let's have a look at Diaz's room. Alright, let's get up there. Please keep it down in the corridors if possible, and mind the carpets. I'm washing the windows while you're upstairs. Okay. Go down. I think we need to go up here first. Oh, guns out. Almost whiskey. Almost empty whiskey. Piece of paper. Might be relevant. Fancy bathtub. Check for DNA. Oops. What's this? Hey Gary, could you come over for a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut out and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. You think the sniper could have fired from here? It's possible. He'd have to be a really good shot though. I also saw a tiny bloodstain on the carpet below. You did? Maybe the perp cut himself when he handled a piece of the glass. Good work. I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. Alright, let's check this one here. We have a guest here. What the? Stay calm. We're with the CDI. Don't draw your gun on this lady here. And I'm the CEO of Norton Robotics. I'm serious. We're Agent Conrad and Agent Long with the CDI. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton's Robotics. Oh, didn't the CDI teach you to knock first? We're in the middle of a high-profile investigation. Manners are still matters. On that note, would you mind calling off your armed drone? Fine, please make yourselves comfortable. We'd rather stand. You need to answer a couple of questions. Everybody wants a piece of me these days. Make it quick. I'm a busy woman. You know, an upstairs neighbor. Here in the hotel, I never saw him, but I heard him take a phone call in the corridor earlier, around 11 o'clock. At 11 in the evening, in the corridor, I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up. Then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation, or did he get a pre-recorded message from someone off planet he spoke to, so it must have been a live conversation? What did he say? I don't know, I didn't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Garian after all. Anything else? Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Did you hear gunfire earlier? A gun? What kind of war zone is this? Answer the question, please. No, but now that you mention it, I heard some noise earlier sometime between 1 and 2 a.m. I thought someone had popped a cork. Anything else? That's all, thanks. So you're going to leave me alone now? We might still have to bring you in for questioning. But for now, please stay put and wait for further instructions. Of course I stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. I'm drinking tea at this late hour. Alright, Gary. I think we're done up here. Let's go downstairs. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. We really need to track down that Diaz guy down. Maybe one of them has seen him leave or even spoken to him. Go ahead and question them. You should also have a look around. There's no crime scene, but you never know where you'll find a clue. I'll be waiting at the reception. Come talk to me once you think we're done with this place. Talk to Saito. Oh, there I am. Saito, anything new? Well, I tried to find out how Diaz escaped from the hotel. Fanny was shot at 1:39 a.m. I suppose that Diaz left shortly after that, probably between 1:45 and 2:15. So we have an idea when he left. The big question is, how? There's a functioning ID scanner at the door that only picked him up once when he arrived. That means he can't have left through the front door. Could he still be here? No, I've had my drone scan the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone out through the back door, but you don't get far that way by foot. My theory is that he was picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There's a vehicle tracker in the launch pad that scans each car at the exact time it lands there. Cars aren't allowed to sit around for long on the launch pad. It's meant for quick deliveries and pickups. Here's the thing. I went to ask the guard to pull the data for me a couple minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight, swore it wasn't him and that he hadn't been notified. We had to find out who it was. If we confront whoever helped Diaz get away, we might find out where he went. Sending a sheet to yourself, submit as soon as you think you know who disabled the track. Maybe the traffic data will still help even though the parts are missing. The guard said your AR module can read it directly from the scanner on the launch pad. Roger that. Can I ask you a question? Happy to help. What does Diaz look like? I've never met him. What? He uses our electronic check-in service. Oh, come on. Thank you. Happy to help. See anybody leave? Fast asleep? Huh. So you don't work this shift? You live here, huh? My colleague said that the guard is in charge of the vehicle tracker in the backyard. Is that correct? Mr. Smith, is the tracker ever turned off? Turned off? No, it operates around the clock. It doesn't usually break or have hiccups of any sort. I don't think so. It was installed the day before yesterday. I can't imagine that it's already acting up. But Mr. Smith can certainly answer your questions about the tracker in more detail. He's usually not in contact with our clients. I apologize if he appears untrained. Thank you. That's all for now. Oof. Yeah, let's talk to the people first. Mr. Pianist. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? I was right here all night. Kept playing for the people that stuck around. Thank you. Have you met Mr. Diaz? The guest from the 8th floor? I think I talked to him yesterday. He was having a late night drink at the bar after he arrived. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about the viola he was carrying. Quite an expensive model, I have to say. Did he show it to you? No, he kept it in his case. Generally wasn't the talkative type. What does he look like? Red head with a beard. That's all. Could I ask you a few questions? In the back kitchen cleaning some glass. There's a concert tonight. Can I go now? I have a young boy at home and the sitter can't stay much longer. I have another question. Okay. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Doesn't ring a bell. Don't think he ever came to my bar. How did he get a drink then? That's a few questions. I heard that the vehicle tracker was turned off tonight. Do you happen to know why that is? No idea really. It's supposed to be running around the clock. Are you sure it was turned off and didn't just malfunction? Pretty sure. It said it was offline. I just turned it back on and it seems to be running fine now. Plus it's only been there for 2 days. It's a good brand too. Can it be turned on or off from anywhere other than this booth right here? No. And it's just you here all night, nobody else? Sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Bernd to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia or Bernd? Felicia's the bartender and Bernd the pianist. Did they take over for you tonight? Yeah. Felicia at 22, Bernd at 45, both for 15 minutes. Bernd is suspicious. Thanks. Have you met Diaz? No, haven't talked to any guests in a while. Thanks. Did you see anybody leave? Or a car picking someone up? A bunch of people got picked up after the concert, but I'm more interested in people going in than out. When was the concert over? 20 took 3 hours, so at 23:30. Thanks. That's all for now. Let's see here. Let's check that scanner. Am I interrupting something? Yes, you are. Going for a smoke? Sounds like you're going to keep us here for a while. Probably. Do you always store your whiskey in the backyard? That's an expensive brand to leave out here. Oh, looks like they forgot to bring in parts of tonight's shipments. I'll let the bartender know. Was the whiskey dropped off here by car? Yeah, the alcohol often comes in pretty late. Do you remember when they landed tonight? No, wait, I do. I saw them arrive when I went back in after our break. It was precisely at 22:10. Are you sure about the time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell right at that moment because I got a message. Thank you. I don't think I can remember all that. Anything here? Nope. Alright. You've got more to say? About the vehicle tracker. Turned off earlier. I'm trying to find out why. Do you know anything about it? I did, but why would I turn off the tracker? I wouldn't even know how. Thank you. That's all for now. Excuse me, sir. About the vehicle tracker. Did you stand in for the guard tonight? I did, but just for a few minutes and I touched nothing. Was this tracker still turned on while you were there? I really don't know. I just sat there until he came back. Thank you. That's all for now. Let's see. Anything else here? Anything downstairs. There's a door there. Okay then, let's have a sit down and let's think. Turned off by... Okay, so we know which one he came off on. Herb's hair is red. They have a viola case. Whiskey bottle, cut arm. Their beard is red. Alright, let's take a look at that tracker again. Or do I have it with me? Clues. Logs. Okay, I need to check the log again. Which one am I looking for? Let's see. Clues, sheets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 3, 3. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 8, 3, 3. 2, 3, 4. What? Oh, right, it was turned off. Okay. Oh, this is just the number of the sheet. Okay. Okay, the perps, hair, clues, sheets, logs. A viola redhead with a beard. Okay. Redhead with a beard. Okay. Ongoing. Let's see. Logs. Yard. Burned at 45. Felicia at 22. Oh, when was it turned off? What was the last one you have? After 22 o'clock. By the bartender right now. That's suspicious. $132.15. After the concerts. Okay, so everything was being tracked until 22. Started at 20:30, so it took about 3 hours. So after 23:30 is when 23:30. After 23:30, people started arriving, and lots of people left, but we don't have any notice of that. Sheets. Bartender. Alright, let's talk to the bartender again. I've really got to get home soon. I don't know if you have kids you've got to take care of. The guard told me that you took over during his break at 22. After that, no more vehicles were scanned on the launch pad. However, the guard said that people were picked up in the backyard all night. According to the pianist, there was a delivery shortly after 10, but there's no record of it. The tracker must have already been turned off. Care to explain what's going on here? I don't know what you're talking about. If you won't be honest with me now, I'll have to take you in for questioning. What? No, I have to get home. Mr. Diaz is suspected of being involved in an interplanetary murder case. I don't have time to tell you how serious it is to be complicit in something like that. Murder case? I didn't know what he was up to, okay? It was about the money. Did he kill someone? Please tell me everything from the start. Diaz was at my bar last night. He offered me a drink. At first I thought he was going to hit on me, but then he said he needed my help, that he was expecting a visit today, and that his visitor wanted to stay under the radar. He asked me if I could do him a favor and turn the car tracker off. Offered me a bunch of money for it. I had to take it. I really needed it, okay? I didn't think it would do any harm. I assumed it was about a secret lover, maybe a famous one. It wouldn't be the first time around here. It's also pretty commonplace that our guests ask for special favors. This was a pretty small one, honestly. And then I saw Mr. Diaz leave tonight. He was picked up by a guy in a white van. I realized he had lied to me and I got cold feet. That's when I called in the anonymous tip. So that was you. Why didn't you see right away that he got away in a van? I don't know, I panicked, okay? I said he was suspicious and I hope you take it from there. I didn't want to implicate myself by drawing attention to the car. I see. A white van, huh? Did you catch any more details about the car or the driver? No, I'm sorry. What does Mr. Diaz look like? He's a skinny tall guy with red hair and a red beard. Please, you have to understand, I didn't think it was a big deal. You can't tell anyone. I can barely make ends meet. I can't lose my job or go to jail. I have a son. You're so complicit. I'll think about it. No, but you're so complicit. Let's see here. Sheets. I think I might know how our guy escaped. He bribed the bartender to turn off the vehicle tracker in the backyard. After she did that, a white van came to pick up Diaz. The bartender gave the anonymous tip to the police when she realized that Diaz had lied to her. Sounds like a risky plan, banking on the cooperation and silence of a stranger like that. I think that part was improvised. The tracker was installed only 2 days ago. Don't you think she might have been an accomplice from the get-go? Unlikely. If she was, I don't think she would have called in a tip. Maybe, but we should have her arrested for sure. Let's do that. Focus on the van for now. A vehicle matching the description passed by a nearby security camera at about the right time. Pretty sure that's it. I followed its trail. It was last scanned a few minutes ago and it seems to be parked now. Where? In the lower layers, just a few train stops away. Excellent work. Conrad, you go and check it out. I'm waiting for the chief here. He's on his way, wanted to see this place for himself. And I'll get back to HQ. I'm of more help with the database at my fingertips. Copy that. I'll catch the next train and keep you posted. Get this man a car. Can't you have people that need to be told what happened? Okay. What's the next stop? Garrett, Causeway Canal, 3:35 a.m. Here we are, a place where everyone has purple or blue hair. Phone call. Hey Neil, did you find the van yet? Looking at it now, seems like they dumped it. Figured as much. I dispatched a team to your location that will give the van a thorough screening. You should leave it behind and go after Perps now. Maybe he's still close. Be careful. I've been looking into Mr. Diaz some more. His ID seems to be completely fake. There's no record of it before he checked into the hotel. Fake IDs are very hard to come by. You need a surgeon to put it in and a very good hacker who injects it into the federal database. This is yet another sign that we're dealing with a big fish here, or more likely, a bunch of them. Copy that. Thanks for the heads up. No license plates. You don't look like you're here for the concert. Wish I was. Can I ask you a question? Did you see the person who landed the van over there? Do I look like a snitch to you? Do I look like police to you? Fair. If you're not a cop, what are you? CDI. Damn, CDI, that's even worse. Look, did you or did you not see the driver? I'm trying to find out where they went. I've only been out here for a minute. My dog needs to take a leak, then we're going back in. You're taking your dog to a concert? He appreciates good music. If you didn't see anything or anyone suspicious, yeah, you can go. Look man, everyone here probably looks suspicious to you. If you want to do some actual good, have a look down around the pier. My friend Rob keeps having trouble with his business. Some assholes climb onto his boat, leave their shit behind and make a mess. That's maybe something to look into, but then you're not really interested in helping the community, are you? You have me all figured out. Have fun at the concert. We're open now. Alright, nothing else here? Let's move on. Sure, lots of seats around. Two cigarettes in total. No. I know. Recently cut by a pocket laser. That sounds familiar. Excuse me, sir. Have you been here all night? Who's asking? Neil Conrad, CDI. I'm here investigating a case. CDI? Every time you're looking for a culprit, it's always down here, huh? We're all from the same city. Sure as hell won't feel like it. I noticed a rope over here that looks like it has been cut recently. Do you know anything about that? Did someone steal a boat? Did Rob call you here? Rob? I didn't think so, but he's still gonna want to talk to you. Rob. Someone's here about your boat. Well, tell him to get up here. You heard the man. Good thing I did not lie. Hey, that's the first time the cops have responded to my call. I had some punks vandalize one of my boats last month and nobody showed it. I'm not with you, the police. Neil Conrad, CDI. What the hell are you doing here? I'm investigating a different case. You might be able to help me. And what about you helping me? Why should the police ignore me and everyone I know? I don't know, but you have to listen to me. The man who stole your boat might be very dangerous. Help me find him and you'll get your property back. When did he steal it? It's 3:40 now, a good hour ago. I heard the engine start and then Ed yelled something. Ed, the man down at the pier. Yeah, he wanted to stop the guy, but he's an old man, you know? I went out to see what was going on and the boat was already leaving the port. I see. How long had it been in the harbor? prior to being stolen. Over a week. Wasn't booked a lot lately. Is there a way to track it? All boats that go in or out are picked up by a scanner at the port entrance. The port AI next door has the data. Maybe it'll spit it out if you tell it your law enforcements. I'll give it a try. What's your ship ID? No idea. It's called Berta. Don't you have a record of that? I don't know what to tell you. It's Berta to me. Will that name show up in the system? No, but it's painted on the side. Do you know anything about the thief? No, except that it's probably a Savians. What makes you think that? Because it was Savians who vandalized my boat last month. Is that all you're basing this assumption on? Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Did you see the thief? No, but Ed saw him. Ed didn't seem too keen on talking to me earlier. He's an old grump for sure. Any chance you could convince him to help us out? Nobody tells Ed what to do, least of all y'all upper folk. One of you bureaucrats chased him out of his old harbor. If he ever had any sympathy for you, that's where it ended for sure. Sounds like that's something important to Ed, huh? Won't shut up about it. So are you bringing my boat back or what? I'll do the best I can. If it turns up, I'll let you know. Alright, Ed. Gotta talk. Your friend told me you saw the person who stole the boat. And what if I did? Then you could describe to me what you saw to help me track it down. Your CDI, you said? That's correct. That means you're concerned with crimes like fraud and theft? Sometimes, yes. You also help out folks from around here? We help everyone. Growing up matching the harbor the other day. When I bought this boat as a young man, it came with a spot there. Now the whole area is being turned upside down. Construction area, richer folk moving in. First, they tell us it's no big deal for us locals. 2 weeks ago, I'm landing my boat. They asked for money. New management, they said. Of course, I didn't want to pay up. Truth be told, I couldn't have it anyway. I called the company. All I hear is lawyer gibberish, so I decided to go elsewhere. Look at this pitiful pier I've been staying at. Not a single decent pub in sight. If you help me get my spot back, I'll tell you what I saw. See what I can do. Okay. Right next to the red herring. It's a pub, the best one there is. Very clever. Feel miles. The hell? That's a long way to go. A few miles is too far. Traffic data. See, guys, scan my ID. Scanning. What can I do for you? Today's traffic data. Come on. Understood. Displaying data. That's all. Any updates? Not yet. Boat, why would he do that? Maybe to avoid scanners. Boats aren't tracked as closely as cars or pedestrians. Still, the boat should be easy enough to find. They're slow and there should be scanners at every port entrance. The problem is I do not know the boat's ID yet. But I do have the record of the local data on screen right here. Traffic data. You know when the boat arrived and when it left? Approximately. I should be able to identify the right one on that list. Give me a moment. Send to me via keypad as soon as you do, and I'll call you back if I find the boat. Will do. Talk to you in a minute. Let's see. Left around 3:33, right? Hmm. 3:40, a good hour ago, so around 2:40. Around 2:41. 788-901. 788-901. How do I call them back? Oh. 788901. Enter the train. This damn old man sending me on a wild goose chase. Shouldn't have accepted the mission. Found the boat. Far away. Send you someone to have a look. Let you know in the meantime. Hold on, I think I got a hit. On Diaz's ID chip. It got picked up just now. It's not close to the boat you sent me, but I'm sure it's him. Diaz passed through a train station on foot. So we got on a train. No, he will scan at both exits. You're the closest agent to his current location. Get over there, stat. I'm sending reinforcements. Copy that in the boat. Let the other team worry about. You go after the sniper. I'm sending you the coordinates. Get on the boat now. Or train now. Thanks, I'll keep you updated. Come on, hurry up. We're off to chase ourselves a sniper. Lacuna residence, 4:25 a.m. Find the perp. Who is Joseph Banny? Two children, college aged. He's got an affair with his secretary. Oh, what's this? That the harbor just passed the train. No time to smoke. How many smoking locations are there? Get your hands off me. Please stop resisting, ma'am. What am I being resisted for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe you don't know. Let's call him down to the station then, because that's where we're going. No, why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle around here. Miss Grindo, there isn't. Let's go. Hold on a second. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? Central Department of Investigation? A case leads me here. May I ask what's going on? I'm so glad you're here, sir. These two officers are making a grave mistake. The whole quarter should be locked down right now. There's a man with a rifle around here. Miss Grindo calls us every week. Last time it was for a car that was too large for its parking spot. Before that, she called us on a street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block. She's been doing that for a long time. We're finally bringing her in for wasting our time. Sir, please, you're with the CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously. I don't recall an oath about a Miss Grindo. Don't you see I'm one of yours? You're CDI? No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. When my husband was still alive, we had a nice place on the upper layers. It had sunlight and proper walls and no drug addicts lingering around the entrance. I've just fallen on hard times for a while. Enough. You've been living here for 12 years. Let's go. Sir, I swear I heard some dangerous people. They have a gun and some important data or something. They killed somebody already. She said, is it done? And he said he's dead. Please tell me the story from the start, please. I was watching someone online when I heard voices coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet that I wasn't even sure if someone lived there. It was a man and a woman and they seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. You never know down here. What did they fight about? I can show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with my cell. You did what? That's in violation of... Just listen to it. Things they talked about. Can you send the logs to me? Yes, of course. Thanks. I'd like to ask all of you to stay put until I've had a look at the conversation. You're wasting your time, but whatever. We'll wait. Man, they really did a number on your face. About to say I kind of like the new look. Are you drunk? You smell like whiskey. What happened to your arm? Myself. Where's your violin? I gave the rifle to X. Zora, listen to me. We don't have much time. I passed the scanner. You're still wearing the ID check. Were you able to procure the data? Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. You need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plan. I'll take care of the handover. I called the guy we're meeting and told him that I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed though. I think I woke him. Don't expect him to be sleeping at 11. Are you out of your mind? They know your ID. They'll catch you for sure there. I know the route you were going to take. I know how to get on and off Doris Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me about all this? And why the fuck did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. He told me to come get you. No idea why they... Come on, Zora, give me the stick. We need to move now. The CDI could be here any minute. Boy, Let me get my stuff. Give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split up right now. Keep your head down, wait for me to get in touch. Get to the... They won't be able to track me if I... 8:30. But you're not making this all up, are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Now let's get this mission over. Come on. Let's see that room. This might be important for a case I'm working on. What case? Classified. In here. This is where I live, and the voices came from right next door. Thank you. Watch my back, officers. Hello? Anyone home? Open up, you're surrounded. Come up with your hands on your head. I don't think there's anybody. Shh. If you're not coming out, I'm opening the door on the count of 3. 1, 2. Everybody on your knees, hands on your head. I'm coming in. Clear. Please stay in the corridor, and everybody, I'll have a look around. Let me check out this area. Nothing. What's this? What did I pick up? Oh, I have a pulse. Huh. Apartment 9. Miss Grindle, I found this key here. Any idea where it might belong? I took a look at the tag. Apartment 9, huh? Apartment in this building, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Tag belongs to the old system. My apartment number was 4, the one you searched was 5. There's a floor plan over there, maybe you can make sense of it. Conrad, what's going on? There, we just got really lucky. I think that Mrs. Grindle over there called the cops on our guy. Looked like his real name is Boyd. He met a woman named Zora in this apartment here. I have parts of a recorded conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where'd you get that? Let's say Miss Grindle is very interested in her neighborhood. From what I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He in turn is going to hand it over to a known a known third party at the Jor's Plaza at 8:30. Good job, Conrad. I'll inform the chief. We'll have to intercept that handover. Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone though? Only explanation I have for that is that it's tagged. The network will pick it up as a leak, but that would mean that it's highly confidential data from the government. It's the best reason I can think of, but maybe they're just being extra careful. Hey, I found a key in the apartment the woman was hiding in. It belongs to another unit in this building. Maybe we'll find more answers there. You know which one? There's a number, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Mrs. Grindle said, was it Miss or Mrs.? Said her apartment was 4 and the one next to it was 5. There's a floor plan. Take a look at it. Maybe you can figure out the way the rooms used to be numbered. I'll call the chief, bring him up to speed. What? Huh? We're at 20. What? So this is 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. What's this X? Oops. 3. What? That makes no sense. I'm right here. Or 5. 1 through 1 4. Why would you change the numbering system? I need to get upstairs. Oops. How do we get upstairs?
I felt sorry for the old lady. Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap. Although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
I'm way too high up. 9B. Four, 5. Six, 7, 8, 9. Oops. What? What? I don't get it. Ah. Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Is anyone else here? What are you going to do me? Argue with her? My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank fuck. Please, I need water. Here you go. Are you hurt? I don't think so, just very sore. My wrists burn like fire. What's your name? I'm Lila. Alright, Lila, you're safe now. Let me call you a doctor. Alright, medical team is on its way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay, fuck, she was in here and she looked almost exactly like me. A woman was in here. Is this your apartments? Yeah, I tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. It was like looking in the mirror, like I had a twin. She must have had some surgery to look at me. When did this happen? I came home from a client 2, maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. I turned on the light and saw myself sitting right over there. I barely had any time to react. She jumped on me so quickly. She must have had some augments or something. Any idea why this happened to you? Why would she try to impersonate you? I've been racking my brain about that. Is there anyone she might be trying to get close to? I don't know anyone important, except for maybe my clients, maybe. Your clients? I'm making my money on the side at an escort agency. So I'm not a whore if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high profile customers. I'm a student and it's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she was trying to get close to one of your clients then. You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed. Do you think she went to him? Oh no, what if she did something bad to him? You can't testify that I've been here all this time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who was the client? A public official or something. I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend a night at his place. My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any more data on him? Name? Address? It was all in my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to find the client's data? We might be onto something here. My boss is at the Lotus Escort Agency, has all of it. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be alone. Knock knock. Hey Gary, Lila, this is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Lila here for a minute? I need to follow a lead to her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Lila, how do I find the escort agency? Just go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up at the next highest layer. Take a right and you can't miss it. Thank you. Well, I guess figure that out. Oh, come on. Now you clean that up. Couldn't have done that earlier. Let's see here. Boat. Alright. Let's check out the harbor. Guess it isn't a place I can go to or look into right now. Gotta go all the way up to the top. Just board it up. Hello, sir, excuse me. Closed. We're closed. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Good morning, that's a surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Lila. Lila, sweet girl, nice and reliable. When did you last see her? Not in a while. I just relay orders to her cell as they come in. Sometimes she doesn't even accept. Mostly she does. There was a client she had this week. I need to find out more about him for a case. Oh, okay. Did he do something to her? I can't tell you. Will you please give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I would love to help really, but it's very important that we protect our client's privacy. I'm sure you understand. I can't risk my business like that. Do I have to get a court order? It's going to be a whole thing. Much harder to hide than you just telling me right now. Okay, Mr. Conrad, I have a proposition to make. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damage. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spot right now. One of my employees has quit on me despite her contract running for a few more months. I told her I needed her. She already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients would be really upset if I canceled their appointments. These are all high-class people relying on our services. I told the local police already, and they wouldn't listen to me. But I have the contract right here. See? It's signed and everything. If you can get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointments she already confirmed, then I guess I could help you too. Did she say why she wouldn't do it anymore? You ask her. She says she's quitting and she's been ignoring me ever since. No. Are you sure you don't want to help? I am in the right. She lives just around the corner. Fine. Sheila Nowak. Okay, fair enough. We're good if she goes to the client she already agrees to. Weird folks. Xavians, their unit is just below us. The fastest way down is through that big apartment building. And if you're going back down at the train station, you've gone too far in the wrong direction. Stay put. Well, technically he is at the right, but he still needs to actually answer the questions. Must have missed it. Where did he say it was? Just below us, fastest way is through that big apartment building. The very bottom? Okay. Where is her building? Good evening. Sorry for the intrusion. My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. I'm looking for Sheila Nowak. What do you want from her? I would like to tell her that myself. I won't let some foreigner talk to my sister. Tell me what you want. I showed you my badge. I'm not some foreigner. I'm an agent of the state. And if that Thompson guy sent you, you're wasting your time. Sheila won't go back to him. I will make sure of that. It's alright, Anthony. Let me talk to him. I can handle that myself. You won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. Oh, scumbag, huh? Would you mind leaving us alone for a minute, Anthony? Sorry for my brother. He's just trying to help. Don't worry about it. So, what do you want from here? Mr. Thompson from Lotus Agency asked me to pay you a visit. Is that so? He told me that you refused to meet your contractual obligations. And you're trying to force me laws on his side? You quit. No. I would like to know why you won't work for him anymore. What if I go back inside and refuse to talk to you? Then Mr. Thompson will probably try to sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help if your brother doesn't allow you to work. He would never do that, huh? But they get why I do it. He's way better than the alternatives around here. Listen, I want to study space engineering on the Themis, but I can't afford the fees. As a driven immigrant with a degree, it's hard to find a good job on Gara. That's why I've been working for Thompson, but now I have all the money I need. Mr. Thompson told me you confirmed several appointments for the following weeks. Why did you do that? Wasn't it obvious that you had saved enough by now? That's none of your business. Trust me. I didn't do anything against the law. Then tell me. I got a call from a woman a few weeks ago. She promised me a large amount of money if I cancel all my appointments for the next 2 weeks. It was so much that I don't have to go back to Thompson at all, actually. And you didn't find that suspicious. No, I assume some jealous partner was behind it. Wouldn't be the first time. She said she wanted you to cancel all her appointments in the next 2 weeks. Which ones were that? Only one yesterday. I got my friend Lila to fill in for me. Ooh, suspicious. Who's the client you were to see? He's a regular. I've been to his place every month for at least a year now. Is he someone important? Why do you ask? I'm sure it was some jealousy thing. Please tell me who that client is. I don't think I can do that. Thompson will kill me if I give out the names of our customer. It would be really important for me to know. Maybe he is in danger. Okay. I'll tell you if you promise you won't force me to go back to Thompson. You did sign a contract. You have to understand, it's always been my dream to study space engineering, but my parents... I suppose you know that Savians have their own version of science. If my parents catch wind of my plans to go to a non-Savian university, they'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly. Anthony helped me prepare everything without them noticing. My ship to Themis leaves tomorrow morning. Alright. Thank you so much. There's no regular customer's name, right? Liam Campbell. Lives in Center. Liam. Alright, do you know his exact address? He's become kind of a friend. I'm pretty sure he's fine. Thank you and good luck at university. I want people to have a good life.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell. It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just the chief. That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The director of national security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Let's see, what if I go back to talk to Thompson? I'm sure you joke. I am not. You will leave her alone. I must ask you to leave my agency. We're closed at the moment. Remember what I said, Mr. Thompson. Goodbye. See, I want her to live a good life. Brother's trying to help her. They're trying to get out. And I don't want people stuck. Was it worth it? It was. Let me fill you in. Apparently that woman that tied up Lila had some procedure done to look very similar to her. I suspect she impersonated her to get close to a customer. Lila told me as much. We had a little chat earlier. I'm almost positive that the client is the old man the impersonator stole the data from. The customer originally booked a different girl, but then someone paid her to cancel the appointments. Wait, why go through the trouble? Why not impersonate the original girl? I guess because she's his go-to. He knows her too well and he would have noticed it's not her. How did they know that he'd pick an alternative and not cancel altogether? Maybe that's what he did in the past. Like I said, he's a regular. And how did they know it would be Lila? I don't think they did. The sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days? That kind of tech is rare. But how is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman? I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It seems like an entirely different operation. Any idea who the escort's agency customer is? It's bigger than this. It's our chief. What? The customer's name is Liam Campbell, and his address is in the right area. I need to call HQ immediately. When did she meet him? 2 days ago, I think. Alright, listen up. Meet me back at HQ in half an hour. Let's go over all the facts again and get ready to intervene in that handover. I'll have Saito look into the owner of that hideout apartments. Let's sort the rest out later. Catching the sniper remains our top priority. This might come back down on me. Copy that. See you at HQ. Enter the train.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder? It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
Oh shoot. Hi Neil. We checked the boat with the ID you sent me. His name is Seize the Day, not Bird Eye. It's a pretty big yacht. Is it possible you picked the wrong ID? Shoot! Maybe. The data from the port AI was kind of confusing. Listen, our perp got scanned through the train station ahead of you. I messed up! I'm pretty sure that he landed the boat in the harbor on the other side. You should go and see for yourself. Gotcha. Looks like I can't help the old guy here. Go to the harbor. How do I get to the harbor? Oh, yikes. Yeah, this way? This way. Sir, may I ask what you're doing at Matuna's Harbor? Don't think I've seen you here before. Evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name's Harry Truff. I'm with the TSW. Can I help you? Could I take a look around the harbor? I'm looking for a boat that could be important for my case. I'm sorry, but the TSW only allows club members and registered guests down on the pier. What about law enforcement's? Right. If you can tell me the ID of a specific boat you're investigating, I'm allowed to let you in. See. Maybe I'll get back to you. Shoot. Trying to find a way to get to harbor stuff. Clues. Logs. Shoots. Two o'clock this morning, I got a call. Boss telling me Grant feels sick. Fill in for him so much for my vacation. Boss didn't even apologize. Do you see any incoming bolts since you arrived? No bolts since I got here. Seems to be a quiet night. Do you know where your sick colleague is? I'd like to talk to him as well. I was already gone when I arrived, but I think he's at the restaurant at the Red Herring. Thank you. How do I get into the Red Herring? Oh, here it is. Excuse me, sir. You know a guy called Ed? Ed? You meet Silver Tongue Ed? Of course I do. Lived here for 40 years. We often had a drink together upstairs. Shame he got kicked out when the TSW started asking for rents. I met him earlier. He told me he missed his old spot. What would it cost to rent it for him again? What, are you going to pay for him? Huh, didn't think you uppers were good for anything. $50 a month, $500 for a year. No. Not that we had space anyway. Shouldn't that come from... Can you make it like... Yeah, just pass through. Case leads me here. Cop. Look for traffickers, you're in the wrong place. Sailor, so you have a boat in this harbor. Of course, it's down the pier of the Samara. Might help me out with a cigarette? Sure. So, thanks for the ciggy. Beautiful weather tonight. You can almost see some stars through the layers. Been sitting outside all night. The view used to be better though. You see those new apartment blocks they're building? Same company that bought the harbor, TSW something, forced me to buy an expensive tracking ID for my boat. Now they want me to get a new engine. Mine's not regulation, they say. I tell you, they don't want us lowers here. Listen, I'm sympathetic to you. Yeah, I get it. Not your fault. You're busy, I know. Thanks again for the sickie. Let me know if I can do something for you. Actually, there is. I'm looking for the ID of a boat that arrived here earlier. Any chance you could help me with that? What do you need that for? It's for a case. The guard won't let me down to the pier if I don't tell him the exact ID. He likes to harp on all about these new rules. If it's for a case, I'll tell you right now, I won't throw any of my friends here under the bus. I'm sure the guy I'm after isn't one of your friends. Name of the boat? Yes, I do. Called Berta. Never heard of it. Tell you what, I'll go down and have a look at its ID. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, got your ID. 220190. Oops. Last one's here. Alright, come through. Don't touch any other boats. Here it is. Nothing. Pocket laser. Open first aid kit. Sink full of bristly red hair. He shaved his beard. No new clues. Right, time to get on the train. Oh, thanks for waiting. Oh, okay, CDI. Your CDI HQ, 5:30 a.m. Go to your office. Right, I think this is going to be a good spot for me to end for tonight. Yeah. We'll continue the sleuthing and mystery and gumshoeing next time. We'll have to talk with my superior at HQ about his fun little habits. Won't that be fun? Sure, it'll be lots of fun. Alright, with that, have a good night, everyone. Don't get into too much of issues. Remember, smoking is bad for you. Have a good night.